So I also got pin badges. There he is. He is completed. Oh no. Look at that. Yeah, most likely. See. Ivy's sword. Look at that. Good morning, my fellow builders. Thank you for the bits, Cav. Alright there, Mitch. Welcome. How is everyone this morning? All geared up and ready to go? As I said before, we'll be continuing Virtue. Just gotta get my ass in motion. Shitting together. You right there, City? How you doing? How is everyone doing? How is everyone this cloudy Saturday morning? I'm rough, but not too bad. Hope you're doing well. I am doing alright, actually. It's mid-month. Over 2 weeks. I'm on a 2-week holiday. Should get a bonus at the end of this week as well. End of this month, I should say. It's all that fun to look forward to. Get this set up here. Anyone played Baldur's Gate 3? How it sat in my basket. I haven't touched Baldur's Gate in a long time, so I couldn't tell you. Fortunately. So yeah, today, also as well as building the Virtue, probably starting on Dark Magician Girl, I do have some 151. It's really cool. Yeah, I've heard good things about board game. My 3D printer arrives today. I'll be buying everywhere as far as I can see. I will also be doing the permit score parts at some point soon. So I'll be putting them up as well once they're done. So there's always that to look forward to. I think it's a Gundam wants some as well, so I've got to try and get them sorted at some point, so we don't forget. Right, shall we continue with the upgrading the Virtue from its skinny boy to its fat boy mode. Got Dynamez MG coming Monday. That's cool. Gundam wise delivery, what I've got coming, I have a Harrow Gundam base exclusive. That's it really. I'm not buying much Gundam because V told me not to. Because he said you got loads coming in the gifts, so don't bother. I was like, alright then. Now let's start with this then. So J and I. Hopefully I'll be able to get some more Gundam in soon. I got plenty in my backlog though, so I don't need to worry. Yeah, I've just got that and the XN00 Riser from Gunpla UK. Oh, that's awesome. The 00 Riser is good. I think I've got that lying around here somewhere, MG version. It's in a box over there in the corner. I've got 3 boxes full of just Gundam parts and Gundam for future projects. Right, kit. Not seen many places have it in the UK. To request it from Steven. Yeah, I don't blame you. Not bad kit either, so. You know, building it was quite an alright kit. From what I remember, it had been a while. I nicked the well, the LED units out of it on my one. There we go. And then J11. And C2. Yeah, we'll probably get this finished today. Just need Virtue and Curios. Then I'll have a break. Isn't Gunplay UK getting some Virtues in? VMG Virtue. I think he is. Good lad, Stephen. If he doesn't have it, he'll try and get it. At a decent price as well. Thought he was, but nothing on website yet. Yeah. Sure. Fucking Rick and V keep on going about it, so that's. I think he's getting them at some point. Because if Vols have joined us who don't know, this is the ungraded Virtue. The old one. Oops, there goes my bazooka. Said mid-July, didn't he? Yeah, something like that. And everything gonna be some big lorry turn up, yep. Definitely is. Sometimes these game mods are a pain in my ass. Go. Let's try this one next. So yeah. Better, but not best. I really need to clean these files. That'll do. Let's bring it back. Still mark there, but it's not that visible. Oh, the extra armor this is going to have on. You won't see it much anyway. Zaku 2 2.0 is in stock now. That's good. If you want a decent MG 2.0 Zaku, that is a good one. I've built one. I've got another one to build and then convert with a resin conversion kit to make it into a Zaku sniper. I've also got a normal Zaku 2.0 to build as well. Wish listed it after building the RX-78 3.0. Yeah, 3.0 is nice. Rick just had a bad kit. Always just didn't have. I think he lost interest in it after his drunken escapade. But yeah, 3.0 isn't that bad. I mean, let down is the hands on it, I find. I also built the Goof 3.0, which is actually based on the Zaku 2.0 as well. Yeah, I don't like my shoulders. I think we spoke about that. Yeah, the shoulders are a bit weird. How they easily pop off. Yeah, that do. It's enough standing. Let's actually build it. I like mine. Oh, color separation is fantastic. Yeah, color separation is great on it. Can't fault it for that. But I think you pay, because of color separation, you pay for it in sturdiness. We'll have to put a bit counter down here for people who've done bits next. Alright, let's get on to the next bit. H, A, C, C1. I think it was unfortunate as well. Rick's kit was missing a sprue for his core fighter, which is annoying, but can't be helped. Hey, the core fighter. I'd been pleased if mine was missing. Yeah, the core fighter is not the best part. The wings always annoy me on the core fighters. I don't see the point of the wings. Just the way they fold up, just annoying. $21.20. There we are. Just flop down, don't they? Yeah. Yeah, not the best. Took me long to do with core fighter than half the kit. Yeah, you're right. Strange slotted design. Yeah. So I got a few. So I built a few core fighters now. So I've got multiple different 3.0s and 2.0s. And I've also got. I also had a last one prize Ichiban Kuji core fighter at 100 scale, which is just completely solid clear. All clear, but yeah, they're all the same design, all rubbish to be honest. Core fighters from other kits have been a lot better, especially like God Gundam. That's quite a decent core fighter. Literal Kinder Egg toy design, yeah, it was. It's lucky as well that, you know, 3.0 has a core block. So you don't need to worry about having a core fight rings. I don't. I've got mine separate. Whereas like the PGU core fighter is exactly the same design, just at 160 scale. Yeah. Stupid, really. They thought, oh, we'll go keep with this design because it seems to be the best. Like these effing stickers. These stickers are the reason why people paint their shit. But it's hard to paint white no matter what you use. Spray paint or anything. I was adamant on getting a PGU RX-78, but I gave up and got the MG after doing the PGU Unicorn. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's a nice kit, the PGU, just not worth the money. So you're paying nearly upwards of 300 quid now, and you don't even get a bazooka with it. So, what are you gonna do? H22. That's one of those things, I wanted the PGU just to say I built it. I've got one, sat up on my shelf. Hey Pepega, you know it's going to be a good day when you wake up, go to the kitchen, see you left out a full pot of cooked rice on the counter overnight. I wouldn't want to touch that now. I think I can hang on regular build PGU kits. And it's all likely expired, yeah. Most PGU kits are simple, they're not that bad. It's like the PGU wing is nowhere near as complicated as a PGU. I mean, yeah, PG wing isn't as complicated as the PGU or the Unicorn. Yeah, 3 on my okay. If you really want, you can always get a HG Extreme, which is a 160 HG. Or you could go Mega Size, which is also HG, basically. BG Wing Zero, an old kit. Does it still hold up? Yeah, I've got one. It's on my shelf. The wings are a bit... It doesn't like standing up because of how back heavy it is, because of the wings. HGEX is a thing? Yes it is. It's an old thing, but it's a thing nonetheless. I've got parts of one sat here. So I'm rebuilding one. HGEX. No, the PG Wing doesn't come with a stand. I had to buy one, third party. It's an old kit, HGEX. They don't do them anymore, but you can get hold of one. They're quite nice. This is the Gundam. I'm rebuilding. I've got to design some parts for it, and then I'm going to paint it. Yeah. And if you really want, you can just get a, like I said, get a Mega Size. That'd be nice. Even Google doesn't know what it is. Really? Yeah. Yeah, see that? Bandai 160 HGEX God Gundam. There's one on eBay at the moment. They're asking like $170 for it. HG-EX. God Gundam is on my hit list. Yeah. You're probably better off getting the RG. It is the best version. The RG is just put down, is an amazing kit. It's the best version of it. So if you would get one, get that one. All my kits are MG. I understand that. But it's like the MG God Gundam isn't the best. Except Unicorn. I got all the unicorns now. I don't have a PG unicorn yet. I'll buy another RG to repair it. Oh god. Diphilifer sniffer. There is just not enough Xeon love of MGs. You're right. Agreed. New or high new. Another RG. You can always get spare parts. There's always spare parts lying around. So someone's. It's like I've got one of my streams I'm going to be doing is an RG God Gundam. Because I've got built one already. I already have an RG God Gundam. It's sitting in my cabinet. But I'm out. It was on one of the job lots I brought. I found a bunch of sprues, and they all go to an RG God Gundam. Let's see if we can build one out of all these parts. I think there's also an RG wing in it as well. So. You're right, Sniffer. I love it. Some Xeon kits need more love than the MG range. So we do have a Zaku, we have Dom, we have a Goof, but we need more like Goof flight type. That'd be nice. Repair it, not repair it. Yeah, the high news probably best. If you want an RG kit that actually, stands out and makes its presence known on the shelf, get an RG new. I got mine with a P Bandai Hyper Bazooka. Okay, these stickers next. Now Zaku. Zaku 1, yeah, and they are not reprinted. That often the men are just super old. Looking at you, Camphor. Yeah, I've got two MG Zakus sitting on a shelf, which I'm selling for 30 quid each. But they're so old. Be nice. It's like to get a to get a a Zaku sniper, MG Zaku sniper, because you can only get an HG. I'm having to convert an MG Zaku 2 2.0. So yeah, it'd be nice if you can make an MG version of that. It's a stunner. It is. I love the kit. Sat on my shelf. We've always, you know, it just stands out. How's Bill coming? Hello there, son of a just. Outstock. Yeah. It is going well. We built the small Gundam, but now we're just adding the armor parts to it. As we talk about Zaku's not getting enough love. And there goes the sticker. Alright, sort of sticker. Sir Mora. It's all going good. What are you building? I can't be asked for the sticker, it's just going to do that to me. Nice, nice. I'm currently working on 3D printing a good size Tamoma to go with the rest of my Zero kits. Oh, that's not bad. Again, we have to resort to 3D printing to get a kit you want. So I'm having to resort to 3D printing to get the Gundam parts I want. If you want, you can share pictures of it. Share links if you want, I don't mind. Oh God, no you don't. Rick must be nearby. I'm free demodeling to get the Gunpla parts I want. But if I want to make it into actual scale compared to the Gundams or not, it just sucks that they don't make large scale ships to go with them. That is true. They do make like 1/600 scale kits, more than 1/400, but it is a pain. Whereas like the PGU didn't come with a bazooka, so I 3D modelled one. And the files. Actually, there's a link in my back of Discord to the bazooka for PGU for free for now. So fully complete it. Oh, even a 144 white base would be huge. That is true. You can only really make parts of it, can't you? To display, like the hangar or bridge, stuff like that. I got lucky that some people made a couple of ships on Google SketchUp. Oh, so I'm just messing with scale and see what I like. That's a good idea. Problem is, there's a lot of. If I found that out with one of my friends. Oh, here's V, who's just subscribed for another 3 months. Don't know why there's an echo. Yeah. But yeah, the alright there, V. What was I doing? What was I saying? 3D printed. I got a mate who made Halo ships for the tabletop Halo game, and he 3D modeled them in Blender, but because he 3D modeled them as if they were game assets and not for 3D printing, the models themselves weren't good for 3D printing. So I had to go in and fix gaps, fill in stuff, make it solid, all that kind of stuff, just to make them 3D printable. So you gotta be careful. A lot of people who make 3D designs don't understand how things 3D print. Yeah, not making them watertight is the biggest mistake one can make, yeah. It's So when people make a 3D design, it's like, oh, I made this 3D design, you can then print it. And it's like, but you didn't really take into consideration printing. There's like a artist, Hector the Sculptor on Twitter, who I am a patron of his, so I can sell his 3D printed miniatures. And sometimes he just makes things too thin or too small for printing, so they don't print properly or they break. It's one of the working mistakes. Have retired neighbours who need to retire from the yachts. Morning, Will. You're right there, V. I'll talk to you about something later after the stream. FDM printers don't care that much, but STL printers get epileptic seizure. They do. Good morning, Pepega. Yes. Good morning, Autov. Sorry, SLA. Yes. Yeah, SLA printers. If it's not watertight, it's not going to work. And if you want to make a miniature of a 3D design shit, which is going to be this big, SLA printing is better than FDM. Even now, even though FDM have gotten really good at printing finer layers, it's still nothing on SLA printer. Which way am I putting this? My fingers are too fat for a hole. I'm not too well versed in the terms, but what's the difference between the two? I have the Ender 3 V2, so I'm not sure what that is. There's a collection of Star Wars droids and Thingiverse, but the guy didn't make them watertight in many cases, and other often parts aren't connected or have internal parts that make no sense. That almost popped. Oh well, time for meds. Photograph update and the MG price unlock can be, yeah. So yeah, oh god, so many notifications all of a sudden. So yeah, so Nola, the difference between two, so the one you have is what is called an FDM, which basically means it's a filament printer. So you print using a filament and a hot head, or hot nozzle. That's what the Ender 3 is. Whereas you have SLA, which is for liquid resin printers that use light to make up for layers. So I have two SLA printers, a Mars 2 and a Saturn, and they produce some really good results. Like my VV the Harpy, she's primed at the moment, ready to be painted. Or when I make replacement parts for turntables. So this is a cog that goes on the main spindle and activates a auto return to the arm. So yeah. You're pretty great yourselves, but you're more a good friend than the 3D printer. I appreciate that view. But then again, the FDM is good for other things, like 3D printing prototype parts, or 3D printing parts that are going to be structural. So you can get some really strong filaments, like carbon fiber filament, or rubber filaments. So yeah, all depends on your personal preference. I'm printing mostly for Battletech minis and Gunpowder parts. I don't find SLA very useful functional things. It depends. So this is made using ABS-like resin. So this is a lot stronger than your standard resins. So it can take a beating. It's better for functional things. So you can produce more highly accurate parts than what an FDM printer can. Because an FDM printer can print in 0.2 millimeter, which is like the smallest. Whereas an SLA printer can print in 0.04 or 3, depending on which one you got. So yeah. One City, thanks for allowing me to do my promoting stuff for tomorrow. I really appreciate your support, friendos. All of you are awesome. Warms my old enhanced heart. So those of you who are not aware, V is a VTuber, really, or V stream. He has been off for a while, as he's had his eyes being corrected by lasers. So he's doing a special stream tomorrow at 8 o'clock, and he's going to do a massive giveaway. So if you want some nice kits, then go follow him and watch him tomorrow. What am I doing? E. Yeah, a lot of people who get into 3D printing don't understand sometimes, because especially people who buy 3D printed miniatures, they're like, oh, it's gonna be perfect, I don't have to do any work to it, I don't have to clean it up and all that. I'm like, you're a modeler and you expected not to clean up on the 3D prints. Good luck. Or there's people who are like, oh, I'm going to buy a 3D printer, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then when they buy like an SLA or FDM and then realise the amount of maintenance and work that goes into just getting the printer to work. 12K printer's got insane XY resolution, and that is a combination of 10 micron layers, make for a really precise part these days. They do. I want a 12K printer. Unfortunately, my resolution at the moment is 4K, which is good enough for miniatures. But yeah, 12K would be nice. Need to upgrade to a Saturn 3 at some point, or a Jupiter. The MG, there's RG, HG, SD bundle, but there will be also an ability to unlock an MG. That won't be a mystery in a couple of hours. The MG unlocks more based on supporting getting Princess a new full melt cage, so it's not going into replacement kits. I'm going for a more personal, expensive MG for her. Just getting the level and offset perfect is a mission and a half. Yes, it is. Well, I don't clean up the layers. Lions usually anti-aliasing is good enough for me. I'll be switching to a 4K from 2K. Yeah. So I have a Mars 2, which is a 2K printer, which is what these are printed on. These are printed on my 2K printer. And it focuses. Bloody thing. Same with these parts here. So I've made some base parts for some spikes on my goof. That's 2K printer. And this was done on my Saturn, which is a 4K. So it focuses. So yeah, it's not too bad. More with Fluffy's aside, how's the build going, brother? It's going well. We've done most of the extra armor on the torso, still won't do the back yet. We've done the arms and the head. I really hate these stickers that come with it. I picked up the Elegoo 4K, Mars 3 Pro on sale. I think it'd be suitable for my projects. Yeah, the only problem I had with the Mars is that this has got a small build area, that's it. Other than that, it's a great printer. I've had it for over a year and it hasn't really done me any problems. So I've had to replace parts, like the screen a couple of times. Isn't the Saturn also a bigger screen, making the XY resolution not that much better? It is a bigger screen, yeah. That's all. That's all. It's not that much bigger though. So the Mars is this big, Saturn's that big. So I get really good results out of it. Like, as V would tell you, you just don't get. I've got some really good settings for mine. That's why. It's like most people want fast prints, so they do the settings so it prints fast. Mars, Saturn. I want a printer called Jupiter. I want the Jupiter. There is a printer called Jupiter. It's huge. I think I'll get for Mars 4K. Can't be bothered with any cubic anymore. Yeah, Mars 4K is pretty good, especially for what if you want to just do parts and miniatures. It's really good. Yeah, the Jupiter is something I want, and I might buy if I win the lottery. Because it is just ridiculous the size of it. But you can print so much good stuff with it. I want a laser centering printer. No, that's not a bad one. I've not got one of them. I've not even looked into them really. I should really look into them, but I haven't. Too busy with other stuff. I know those ones, instead of using light, they use lasers. They're at least 400k as far as I know, but imagine printing metal minis and parts, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, if I win a lottery, there'd be a bunch of bloody Gundam printers I'd be buying. Just because they just do stuff. Like printing in titanium and aluminium, that'd be great. If I do the actual one force, it's like almost 6 feet long. Do it. Do it. That'd be immense. Man, where would you put that? We had to have a garage just for it. Make a whole display. On my roof. If your roof could handle it. Jesus. Because that won't be light. 3D printed. It won't be light. Wait, they are down to 70k. That's a bargain. Who needs a car when you have a printer that prints metal? Yeah, exactly. I'll be the only one with a scale model of it though. I'll be the red gunpla king for the rest of the year. There's a cause I follow a lot of Japanese builders on Twitter. And there's one on there who's built white base to MGs. I think it was to 144 scale. He scratch built an MG base, 3D printed parts and that and everything. So yeah, those Japanese are nuts. Guadana in MG scale would make you the gunpla king for at least 2 years. A lot of money would see me commission heavy arms done up like for 134 Sentinel has been done. Except file for it though, I just found it too. Nice. Okay, I'm taking the K, H, C, E. Oh, up my nose. Okay. G. Oh, that's K. This stupid little rubbery thing. You, sir, have won the internet. No option to become a gunpla king to make a 1144 Salamis from Salami. I think I'll just stick to designing my 3D bots. I'm doing aerial next. I've done the eyes. Just need to do a permit pass. I don't know why these are rubber. So annoying. Yeah. Just get in anyway. There we go. These don't need to be rubber. They can be normal metal plastic. Bloody thing. There we go. Don't know why they made those parts rubber. There's some info bits. So basically we're just making a frame. So like this, the original, the small Gundam is just the inner frame. And then just adding armor on top. Fix my shiny matte problem too. Wait till you see what with your facebar. Don't tell me use Vaseline. I bet you top coated your mat. He probably has, yeah. As I said to him, he didn't need to do anything to it. He just put the instruction manual down on top and he won't see the bloody ring. I didn't spray all top coat with anything. What I have done is got rid of my ring light reflection fill. But I won't ruin my surprise tomorrow. Yeah. He spent so much money on getting new lighting for his setup that it turns out it was a matte that was the problem. Not the lighting. That's what you call some big boy pants. Gonna need those two there. Okay, I'm just gonna fuck these things off. Right. Yeah, I'm not bowling stickers. I don't think it's stupid. Right. And J, which is no, that's I. That's J. Having G. And F. So let's get these parts off here. We shall not speak my full move. Poke break would do you good. Yeah, could always have a poke break in a bit. Be running for an hour. Open up some 151. What Gundam are you building? Right, Natamapex, I am building the Gundam Virtue 1100, but the ungraded old kit. So right now we've built the inner Gundam, and we're just adding the chunky armor parts to it. And what about you? What do you have on your desk? OG Virtue. Any type of name so I can buy one. Hold on. It's in the title. Hey, don't be like that. Don't worry about it now, Fax. That time effects. That's one. I'm getting lazy with my speech. Be right. Are you familiar with Battletech? I am familiar with Battletech. People harp on about it a lot, being the GW killer. But I know of it. I painted some of it. I like Mecha Soap. I'm gonna follow you. Why, thank you. Mech Warrior, bruh. What doing it? Being stuck there. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done anything about it. Mad Cat is my favourite mech. As always, as a kid. There you go. Natamafex, thank you for the follow. It is very much appreciated. Mad Cat Mark II, go brr. Here do. Because I remember when I was a wee little sprog, I had one of those like handheld like low bit games you get, you know, your kind, and it was in the shape of a Mad Cat too. Well, I might be sculpting some terrain, and there will be a brew with Sing Sane Steiner Brow. Sign, not sing, yeah. Sing Steiner Brow, that'd be cool. Can buy one of them for like 30 quid on eBay now and then. What grade is your virtue? So this virtue, it hasn't got a grade. This one, I mean, this is the old virtue. So there's a new virtue, which is the MG virtue, or this virtue, and it actually hasn't got a grade. That's how old this kit is. From the year 2008. That's what makes this kit a bit different. A lot of the old double O's don't have them. Is it really just a large HG? Yes. Really? It's more like an FM. So before FMs were FMs, you had these kits, I think. No, grade 100 original, 2.0 is an MG, yeah. Yeah, I was still liking it to an FM though. So if you ever built an FM Barbatos or the FM Aerial, kind of like that. A bit like the what's it called? The MGEX 160 God Gundam we were discussing earlier. JT from IT, morning. What's your most expensive Gundam? My PGU, by far. What are we looking at? The first two Gundams I got were the FM Barbatos, Lupus, and Grimgird. Yeah, I think I have the FM Lupus Rex. 4 of them. AGT, right, eye drops in photography. God, I want the PGU RX, yeah. I think my most expensive at the moment is a PGU RX that I've spent money on. Which has many flaws which I need to correct. Let me just get this back off because that's in the wrong place. Come on, you son of a gun. Doesn't want to come out now. There we go. That's better. Do you have a Sinanju? I do not have a Sinanju, but I do have the MG Verkar Sazabi. I want a Sinanju. Yeah, I do have a Sazabi just lying around. They have a Unicorn plus LED kit at the hobby shop down the road. It's so tempting. What? The MGEX, which I do have as well. Get it done. Yep. I have the RG Sinanju waiting to be built. I don't even have an RG of it. I need an RG of it. There's so many kits I want. Just getting around to getting them, and then having the time to build them. That's why I stream. Really, it just gives me a chance to build. So one of a few streams ago, I built the RE100 Nightingale. That's a big ass kit. It's worth a lot of money now. See if my bills are in a spot that I can grab it next payday. Definitely. The MGEX Unicorn is an amazing kit. I have one. Rick's got one. Great build. And they are worth the money. Unlike the PGU. So I brought a PGU for 220. Paid 70 quid shipping to get it from Japan, and then paid 50 quid in import costs. So yeah, it's my most expensive Gundam to date. So like this kit here cost me 20. My PG Wing Gundam I got brand new from Ami for 90 quid because they had some left in there. They found some in their warehouse lying around, so I got them cheap. But you want some decent Gundam, you can always check out Gunpla UK. They have some really good Gundam at really cheap prices, considering, and it's English as well, so even better. But I like to build random wacky kits like this EG RX-78, which I call for Gundam, or the RX-78K. New question. So far I'm finding everything pretty easy except nub removal. Only thing I can't quite grasp. I feel like I'm standing away too much or not enough. And every time. It depends on what snips you have. Or nippers, or whatever you want to call your cutting tools. So, I used to have a pair of God Hands. SN 120Ss, or SPN 120s. Because they are an anvil cutter. Cheap Amazon kit ones, yeah. Yeah, nanoglass fiber and some good single blade nip-ons. So these are what, single blade or anvil nips. So one side is just a flat bit of metal, the other side is a blade. Unfortunately, these have cracked down the center here, so I can't use them anymore. So I brought some to Spy from Gundam UK. They're the same anvil kind of cutters. One side's a blade, one side's the anvil. And you basically, when you're cutting off, say a nub, let's just get one. So let's just get this one here. So I use a big set of nippers to cut it off the sprue or runner, and then with these anvil nippers, or single blade nippers, you can put the anvil up against the model on one side, like so. Use it as an anchor point, and you slide the blade across the surface, and it gives you quite a nice clean cut, and leaves only a nub mark which you can then just file away. But be wary, the single blade nippers are not cheap. So like my God Hands cost me 50, these cost me 40. I prefer these because they come in a nice little case with a cleaning cloth and a screwdriver to adjust the tension. Saw a pair of $90 God Hands. Yeah, don't bother. So these are God Hands. These my big chunky nippers are God Hands. What? And you till now was like, why? 30-40 you get a decent pair. Yeah. So these are my big nippers, and I use these for cutting wire because that's what they're designed for, is cutting wire. These are God Hands, and I use them for cutting bits off sprues because they're nice and chunky. Whereas these ones are made for just nipping off the nubs, but they're expensive. That's the only problem. However, pick up from a shop when they open. Yeah, there is Hobbylink Japan have a new type of nipper. Cheap Amazon one should be fine to cut from a runner still. Yeah, fine to cut from a runner. Like so. Here's what. Just doing this is fine. But yeah, I would suggest Hobbylink are doing a new type where it's a single blade nipper, but the blade's replaceable. So if you want to have a look at Hobbylink Japan on that, I can always get a link for you guys on. Where is it? There we go. Looks like I might change a few things. Don't mind me as I'm in my emails. Bloody thing. Let's have a look, see what current promotions are going. Nothing yet. There they are. There you go. Have a look at those, see what you think. They're not expensive. And basically all they are, as you can see on the screen just here, it's just there's a replaceable blade on it. So when the blade finally gives way, you can just replace the blade instead of buying new nippers. Which is a good idea. So have a look. See what you think of it. But for now, these do the job for me. I tend to lazy myself when it comes to cleanup, especially with no marks. I tend not to bother until I go painting it. Oh, it's a kit I really want to get into. But because I'm from the Warhammer days, so I'm used to using a knife to clean up my flashlights. I can always go with a sanding tool later. I need some deciding help. I can either have an MG Dom 1.5 and a HD Daiju or the Kazasabi. What should I get? Oh, that's a difficult one. I myself love the MG Dom. One of my favourite kits. I've yet to build my Sasabi. And it does look like a lot of fun. The thing is, you gotta ask yourself is, what are you gonna have more fun with? What year is 1.5? Oh, I cannot remember, you know. I cannot remember for the life of me. The city builder, did he? Alright. That's the wrong one. There you go. He's a very chunky boy. Zabi's on sale right now and only €89. Oh, that's a good deal. I'd get that then. Well, you can. You get the Zabi then. You know, because if you can get it cheap now, because it'll only be more expensive in the future as it gets rarer and harder to find. See, I haven't done a reprint of it. Right, put the fat boy's arms on. Kind of ironic. Are you saying that? So I'm fat myself. Right. And then put his head on. Oh, that's where that sale is for, friend. Yeah, which shop are you getting that from? Got 3 HD DOMs, which one is a customized as Zabi is? Yeah, might as well. If you already got some DOMs lying around, get Zabi. You won't regret it, that's the main thing. It is a lot of fun, especially if you make extra parts for it. I might buy some metal parts for my one. Oh, a Gundam, the German Gunpla store. Shipping to EU countries is €15. I think that's not bad. Shame I'm not part of an EU country anymore. Just sort of a post and we'll share. Cool. Buzzing off these tunes, man. Go, Rebecca, go out and get it. You're not that far from Germany. It's like Gundam UK does 20 quid shipping worldwide, but anything under 2 kilos, so. His link is in below, in amongst all my other stuff. We also do have a Discord, so I am part of a Discord of a backer unit. So if you like joining some chats and that with us, like me, V, and Pabega, and City, this should work. I did set it up. There you go. So you can always join some backer unit. towards some of us other streamers as well, like Gundam Fan 7, V for Gundam Fluffy, and Gunpla UK Limited, also in that Discord. If I order something I think harder than anything else I might need to, like paint only, then Nautics a day later I should have ordered primer or something like that. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like you buy stuff and like, oh shit, I didn't get what I needed. Got distracted by the deals. I like that every time I walk into GW. Yeah, post a link. Go ahead. I don't mind, as long as it's nothing offensive. There we go. There you are, Pepega. €89. That is cheap. I didn't pay much for mine, I paid like 50 quid. But that is still cheap for Sazabi. Way ahead of you. I think they're going like on eBay for like stupid amounts, like over 100. So if you want one, get one. If they stay in stock for long. I think Sniffer's just got them to get sold out. Here you go. Welcome be unlocked, and the funding does not go to my pocket for more Gunpla. It goes to Princess Vivi's new cage, and yes, this is one of my own kits, not a Gunpla one. So there you go. If you look at V's Twitter there, ordered. There you go. Yep, so on V's Twitter you'll find information about his stream tomorrow night, where he's got a massive giveaway for people who subscribe or gift subscriptions. So it'll be a great thing for Cav. I just ordered Sasabi, hell yeah. There we go. Get those amazing kits out there. Oops. Become part of the Verkar Club. I think I did that wrong. Hold on. Yeah, I did that wrong, I suppose. This is what long nails are useful for. Part separation. But if your nails don't work, you can always use a part separator. Man, I need to afford those G-Witch kits when they wash ashore in Finland next month. The old Gundam lad should give me a kickback for every kit I get people to buy from him. You know, like the third person. Asking for a discount code. Now I'm looking down and it says I only got one piece. Let's have a look. How many do they have left? They've got quite a few. They must have quite a few then. If they're able to have a sale on them. You get 10% off Gunpla UK with any of the backer unit streamers' names, as far as I'm aware. Really? That's pretty cool. I might. The dude is really cool. Also, one of the best Gunpla builders in Germany. Ah. Oops. Let me just put away my separation tool because it's sharp as fuck. Give him my regards. Yeah, we need people to buy more. I know I'm kind of a hypocrite because I buy a lot of my kits from Japan. I try to buy them from Gunpla UK, but we need people to buy kits from their local hobby shops to show Bandai that there's a market this part of the world. Well, mine and Gundam Fan 7s get 10%. Pretty sure yours does, unless you haven't spoken to Steven on Facebook to sort your own. I probably haven't got one yet, mate. I'll do it at some point. He does consider you affiliated. Oh, fair enough. Oh, see, because I don't use Facebook much, so probably why I haven't talked to him. Yeah, trying to support the Finnish Gunpla economy, yeah. Just Europe in general. Hopefully when the UK rejoins Europe at some point. Because they fucking better do. Hard work considering there's like total 5 million. I'll give you his mobile later, I can text him. Fair enough. I gotta talk to him anyway. Sold one of his cards. I only get the stuff I can't get from here. Oh, Gundam is now officially supported by Bandai. That's good. Did a survey about where you get your Gunpla, and Gundam was listed. Also, I won a merge set from that survey. Oh, that's nice. A merge set. Post the link if you can. Sniffer for Pega. Yeah, it's a G-Witch bag, coaster, phone stand, and beginner's tool set with Gundam markers. See, that's pretty cool. Oh, excuse me. And one of those phone holder things is also G-Witch. Oh, that's cool. That's a desperate. And that there goes on the back there over the G drive. Got my fingerprints again all over this because I had a bacon butty earlier for breakfast. Load of it inside a car. Boom. Alright, what's next? You love big cannons, I love big cannons. This chunky boy has big cannons. I know he likes big cannons. Big guns rock. Just gotta use bits off. So while I'm doing this, you can also peruse description and all that stuff. I do have channel points that you can redeem for certain things. One of those redemptions being Pokemon cards, so redeeming those would get me to open up Pokemon cards. When I have enough subscribers in the future, I'll be giving away cards that I pull and I don't need. Also, there are options to buy stickers and badges with channel points as well. So, you know, usual VIP bull crap. But yeah, so the stickers and the badges are different to what you'd think. So the badge itself is a physical pin badge that I 3D print. I still need 2k points to use mine. You'll get them, don't you worry. So yeah, so if you look at channel points, a certain amount of points will get you a sticker or a hollow sticker, which are these. I've got to order some more of them, which I'll send to you no matter where you are. And then another amount of points will get you a physical pin badge. So this is one of the last ones I have of this. But I will, after this, I'll be 3D printing them. I'll be making my own pin badges. So yeah. I think there's also stuff in my sound alerts as well that you can buy using bits. So yeah, if any of that interests you, I will eventually make merch. Eventually. When I get around to it. So much other stuff going on. You know, doing this streaming twice a week and sorting out YouTube videos, and also full-time employment and full-time carer. I think I've taken on a little bit too much between this. But I try. Not only do I like showing people rare kits or unseen kits before, I like to help people and share my knowledge on things. Be it Gundam, model making, life tips, stuff like that. If you can think of it being built, I've likely had a hand in it. I used to maintain and repair Harrier jump jets, Merlin helicopters. I've taken part in construction of 46-foot yachts. I can do house wiring, plumbing, as well as Gundam, 3D printing, Warhammer, and all that kind of fun stuff. In fact, I have a milling machine I've got to set up at some point and use. Oh, I see the C mill. But I like to try and help you all. If you want to find out other shenanigans I get up to, you can always follow me on Twitter and Instagram, which are located there, and YouTube for other videos. All my VODs get uploaded to YouTube anyway. So if you think you missed anything, you can always go in there and catch up. You have a lot of people, dude. Yeah, I try. Part of my job, to be honest, helping people. PCK. Now, Harry is a lovely plane, Sally. They are retiring it. Do that to all my favourite aircraft in place with the F-35. Can't that for Tornado just fly forever? No. Unfortunately, the Tornado cannot fly forever. The Harrier jump jet was a marvel of engineering, and the only reason why the RAF and Royal Navy stopped using it was because of some jumped up little shit in charge of the RAF. Wanted the Navy out of fixed wing aircraft. It's the only reason why the Harrier got disbanded, bastard. But yeah. Whereas the F-35, the engine burns too hot and produces too much power. And the Tornado does not do well in heat. It does not like hot environments. It's a Cold War jet. It doesn't like being in hot air. Whereas the Harrier loves it. Harrier is much more versatile than any Tornado. Yeah, it's a subsonic aircraft, but it did its job well being a subsonic aircraft. There's been no aircraft since that can touch it, really. I swear by God, the Lockheed wankers bribed the F-35 into most air forces like they did with the shitty F-104. Yes. Oh, don't get me started. So the F-35 is a joint build between BAE and Lockheed, I believe, and Rolls-Royce. Same like the Merlin is a joint between European companies, including Rolls-Royce. But yeah. The Harrier will always be the most beautiful to me, just like the Challenger 2. It's one of the best tanks around, but I do respect the Leopard 2. So I can respect other aircraft, but it's just the way the Harrier went in the English Armed Forces that I hate. Because the Americans still use it. In fact, we sold all the airframes back to the US so they could use them for parts for the FAB-88Bs. So yeah. Military politics. Fucking hate it. E. Harrier. Yeah. Harrier did deserve what? No, it didn't. It's just because The guy in charge of the RAF at the time wanted to keep his tornadoes and just wanted the Navy out of fixed wing for a while. So he used the leverage to get rid of Harrier squadrons. Pissed a lot of us off, I'll tell you that. Hey Rick, just pop in to say hi before I head to work. Hi! Have fun. Yeah, the F-35 is a joint piece of bullshit that makes you totally dependent on the USA. With black boxes you can't touch and must allow foreign personnel on your base is the single most retarded thing ever is. Our Harriers had radar technology that was more superior to anything that the US has made or will make. Same with our Merlin helicopters. They have radar systems and sonar systems, that's a lot better. Wasn't the Tornado a better, more versatile range multi-tool though, more adaptive? No. No. We never lost a Harrier. A Harrier has never been shot down. We only ever lost Harriers to pilot error. The Tornado, when it was introduced into the Second Gulf War, when they disbanded the Harriers, would routinely overheat. Its engines would routinely overheat and crash. Because it couldn't handle the heat, unlike a Harrier. We lost a few, yeah. US are enemy in disguise of Europe. Their mad industrial espionage and economic war they wage with their extraterritorial anti-corruption laws as mad. The F-35B is overheating too, I recently read. Running hot, yeah, they all do. That's the problem, whereas the Harrier didn't. The Harrier 107 engine didn't overheat, didn't have any problems. I know I maintained the buggers. The amount of engine scopes I have done on the Harrier engine is unbelievable. But yeah, the Harrier is a lot more versatile. It's a VTOL aircraft. If you bypass that much over the engine, it's hard to overheat, but that isn't much of an option in supersonics. Yeah, UK and US tried so hard. BAE and Douglas tried so hard to keep the Harrier. Project Live I also saw they did. It's just the RAF were dickheads, and I stand by that fact. The RAF are dickheads. It's like we're on for main weapon. I could speak for hours upon end about how shitty it was. That's not why we're here though, is it, boys? We're here to build. Oh, that Eurofighter keeps flying in Germany for a long time. That thing is down talk so much. It is. I remember when they first announced that. But that was the start of it. That's where the F-35 got its origins from. The Eurofighter is a decent kit. However, it's one of the reasons why a lot of Air Force bases were closed down. So RAF Coltshaw, which my dad was based out at one point, had Jaguars. And they were disbanding for Jaguars and wondering if they could land for Eurofighter and use the base for Eurofighters, because it's closer to the shore, as we were losing RAF bases in Germany. So, but it turns out the runway at RAF Coltshaw was too short to land the Eurofighter. Even though you could land a Hercules at RAF Coltshaw, you could not land a Eurofighter. The F-35 movies, God mode hoverplane. F-35 in real life, hot, hot, hot. Yeah, it melts the tarmac of runways. That's how bad it is. and it has proven capable against most US fighters. Also, stealth might be dead soon. Hensold's passive radar finds anything anywhere as long as there's radio waves and high enough density. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the Chinese can spot a U1 spy plane. Or was it U2 spy plane? I can't remember which one it is. But yeah. So, you know, it's getting a bit ridiculous. You can't ever hide mass. No. Can't hide a mass of a back unit, extra thick gunpla. Talking about extra thick. Yeah, look at this bad boy. I'm making his beam rifle right now. We'll do a beam rifle, have a pokey break, and then start off and execute. Because I know these itching. There's no dead sprue. I love it when a dead sprue. Sniffer, you just can't stealth up against all these frequencies. And passive thing pickup on everything works out for return. I know a physicist who works with them. Alright. That is pretty interesting, actually. I've not heard about it. It's been a while since I've dived into military technologies. I think the last thing I was dealing with was for Merlin Mark II. And some of these extra radar systems they were planning. Because I worked on Merlin Mark II. One of the first engineers to be trained on it in the Navy. Kind of classified, but since all nations know that they are working on it, yeah. Yeah, it's one of those classified tech. Nothing's classified anymore. Most of it gets fucking leaked on, what's that game? War Thunder? The amount of times that thing's leaked classified military documents. Tell you what, though, fucking games are more better kept secrets than most military stuff these days. Well, I've got a family who work for Rockstar. There are 19-year-old kiddos working there, and you don't want to be trial of treason yet. I'm about to reboot my hub. Net's running like utter garbage today. Starting to wonder if considering in-laws partner in downloading crap. Yeah. Well, you know, you should just try and get better internet. Like I did. convince my in-laws to get better internet, and then we got gigabyte download speeds. No gigabit. That's that part done, and then we don't want to put it in there anyway. Want this piece here. Bad boy of a piece. There we go. I'm gonna need you. There you from did I miss you from? I might have missed you, so I think we'll find out. Let's get these parts done first. You can allocate bandwidth on the hub and on your PC. You can set it to receive the maximum amount for the extra usage. Yeah, got a good 500 meg from Sky, 50 meg from Sky. Sometimes chugging it down to 5 irritates me when someone doesn't know how to set a restriction. Yeah, might do that. Good reminder. Ah, you said Sky. Yeah, I use BT, and I've got a gigabyte download, paying 50 quid a month for it. I also got Xbox Game Pass for free through it, for a year. Check your speeds via speed checker. See if it's your service, not usage. Yeah. Have a good stream, and you. Have a good day at work. There's a speed checker that the engineers use. Let me just see what it is. I think it's called fast.com. That's a good speed checker. It's what the engineers use for BT. Make things nice and shiny with this balance. Right. This goes in like that, I believe. I see, it goes in like that, and then you slide it forward like so. And it and that goes. And there, like so. Goes in there. Nice old beam rifle. So it goes down like that. And then the bits extend down like that. Right, next. Snippy snip. How was everyone then? How was everyone's day? Because I've got a lot planned today. I've got to do this, I've got to sort out eBay crap. So I sold quite a few bits on eBay, so I've got to pack some stuff. I've got some 3D printing stuff to sort out. As well as walk the dog. Walk where they were dashing. Or Dachshund, or however you want to say it. Sort out some postage. Some fun. So we're almost done with this kit, which is nice. I see, that's where that bit goes. Before we start the next kit, we have a quick poster break. For those who are into Pokemon and collecting cards, I do have some of the new 151 in Japan. Play ball today. And there's just the handles. Rifle. So what I'll probably do eventually with this kit is make a diorama of it, where the armor is exploding off to reveal the little gribbly guy inside. So our next kit after this is the Dark Magician Girl. Why, Sniffer, thank you for the follow. It's very much appreciated. Oh, was that my goal? If I reach 100 followers... Ah, Karmic, thank you for the follow as well. The Peggy. Oh, thanks for the subscription as well. That is much appreciated. Jägermoo, so near. Thanks for the Prime subscription. Much appreciated indeed. It's only here 99, yeah. And then I'll be at my 100 mark. You know, if anyone on my Twitter who followed me on Twitter followed me on here, it'd be great. But, you know, so it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. People don't migrate social media platforms out easily. How are you today, Emek? I'm good, Jägermoo. How are you? We're almost done with this virtue. Just finishing off the rifle. Of this fat boy. He's chonky. I might start doing a subscription goal next. And if we hit the subscription goal, I'll be doing giveaways. I'm okay, just thinking about what to do this weekend. Build? Like I do, I build almost every day, to be honest. It's kind of my thing, you know. Sadly, I can't follow you on Twitter. I have Twitter for special content. Having Gunpla mixed with such content is strange. You like my missus? Gunpla builder builds. You're nuts. We only make backlogs. They're not backlogs, they're piles of potential. That goes in there like so. Down. That goes underneath. To be fair, you can hold it like that. Hold on both hands, something like that. And we're back, extra fluffy tie. Maybe if you mix in some 30-minute mission girls, for real though, likely going to build a HG or something. Well, he does sell 3D pinups as well. I do. I sell 3D printed pinups. Like this. Or where'd she go? Oh, I sold her. Oh, here she is. Oh, this is for sale at the moment. So is this one. If you haven't noticed the giant tits in the corner here, this is from a Japanese sculptor, and it's of the Ship Girl series. So yeah, which I'm painting up at the moment. To pour for that, poor carpenter's apprentice. I got a HE Cycle Dogger and HE Death Scythe Hell in the mail. Ooh, that's nice. But yeah, Sniffer, this is what I'm building next. So, yeah, big boobs, I've got nothing to do with this. No, no, you don't. I don't know where your card's got to be. It's around here somewhere. Ah, there she be. Underneath the metal tyranids. Ooh. That's nice. That damage. I got her in my backlog. Yeah, that mission go. I'll be honest, I'll scold on some. Now that for me, thank you. She was hiding. Let's not forget for Mama V card, yeah. I also do have Innocentia up there, my backlog, which I've got to build. My first ever stream, I built figure music crossover Miku for my first stream, so. Well, that one came with this little guy, which I absolutely love. I got those 3 of them now. So yeah. My Twitter is not just Gunpla. It's a lot of things. Gundam, Warhammer, 3D printing, you know, 30-minute mission girls, all sorts. There you go, V. That's a rifle and a half. It does extend, but it won't want to. This would be a pain in the ass. So it does do that. Extend out to make bigger. So you can latch it onto his chest piece as well. Big tasty guns. I go for Robo Miku in my backlog. If you see that one yet. I've seen that one. Lilith done that as well the other day. Bloody hand. Yeah, Virtue 2.0 is on my wish list, yeah. And luckily, the Virtue 2.0 has a better hands than this. The hands on this are rubbish. You only get one set. And they're very loose. Not the best at all. To be fair, I might position him with his rifle into his hand and his chest. Along with the MGG fight core thing, yeah. Nip wrister, yeah. Where's an old kit? I'm not surprised. But there you go. The 1100 Virtue is now complete. He also has massive cannons on his shoulders. There's a paint guide. There's a guy. So yeah, I'll probably do this with him. But yeah, there is the 1100 Virtue OG kit. Lovely OG, even with Limerick Syndrome, yeah. But yeah, because this comes up, that goes down, and you can slot that in there. And then he can hold it with 2 hands against his chest. And of course, you've got the cannons on his shoulder. So yeah, not a bad kit considering the age and how easy it was to build. Look at all these looking polycaps I got left over. They'll go on the box, polycaps. So yeah, lovely kit. I'll probably post pictures later on Twitter. You won't be getting a YouTube video because, yeah, no need. Wow, it looks good for a 100 HD. It does, doesn't it? The stickers are rubbish. As always with these Bandai kits, stickers are rubbish. But yeah. So I'll put them to one side for now. So Moliver, just thank you for the follow. Lovely stuff. This is some spare parts from him. So you know, like all the ribbons and shit when he transforms. So I'll probably position him later and take photos. I've got some spare stands I can use for him. But yeah, he is done. 100, yes, hit 100. That's not bad at all. So what I'll probably do is organise something for next stream. So now hit the 100 mark. Bloody pink, come on. Should get my Hoover out, to be honest. Alright, let's do a quick tidy up for the next kit. Try and get all the sprue bits off, get my little Hoover out. The nubs get everywhere. So yeah, nerd Hoover. Yes, I know. But it's useful. I should get one of those. My iPad's always for the nubs yet. I got mine from Hobbylink Japan, so. But yeah. Alright, cool. Cleaned up. So yeah, so I'll think of something for next stream then, because we've reached 100. Which is nice. Nice little goal to get to. So yeah, I think I'll do a giveaway on next stream. We'll see. I've got some kits lying around I can give away. I'll probably keep it to subscribers, but we'll see. Should get one of those, yeah. Right, so for V, because I know he's itching for it, we'll do a Pokemon cards. So, I have some of the new 151 Pokemon. If some of you are not familiar with Pokemon cards, these are not out in the UK until September, the UK version. So, I got some for Japan, Japanese. And what we'll do is we'll open one of each. So I like my Japanese cards. And see what we get. Sorry if you're not into them, we'll get on to the next kit after this. And I won't. Well, it's time to go. Have fun, lads. And you, Sniffer, have a good one. Thanks for following. See you around. I hunger. You hunger, do you? Okay, I won't remember all the names because it's in Japanese. Lavatar, Ambipom, Charmeleon, Rare Candy, Zapdos, and an energy card. Not bad pull, Pokemon Go. But I've got all Pokemon Go cards now, just looking for special rares. What do you want to do next, V? See you and thanks for the Sazabi. You want V-Star or 151 next, V? What do you want? $151? Cool. There's 7 cards in this pack. I like Pokemon Go, there's only 5. And V-Star there is 10. This give you a good see what you're going to get with 151 when it comes in September in England. So we have a female Nidoran, a Drowsy, a Diglett, a reverse Hollow Goldeen, a Hollow Ditto, and a Golbat, and a Primeape. Not bad. I've already got this shiny though. 151 is making me want to get back into Pokemon cards, yes. So for those who don't know, 151 is Return to the Roots of the original 151 Pokemon cards. Even the holos look lovely, they do, don't they? But I like reverse holos. So there are different reverse holos. This is just a Pokeball one. You can get different like Great Ball and Master Ball, Pokeball shinies on it, and the Master Ball ones are the most sought after. That's 151. Next is my favourite V-Star universe. I've got to get some more of these. As these have the best cards in them. You're always guaranteed at least 3 shinies and a reverse. So you got Registeel, Zorro, Pumpkaboo, Regielectric, Leaf Cloak, Snow Boots. I can't remember her name, but it's a VMAX. Shiny Zapdos, Basker Legion, and a reverse holo pickaxe, which I don't think I've got. So yeah, but that's Hatterena, that's it. So it's a VMAX Hatterena for that. This is why I like the V-Star universe, because you get decent cards in it. Right. That is to Poke Break over and done with. Let's get on with the next kit. I forgot newer Pokemon names, so I have to. So this is here. I bought it second hand. But I got it cheap, so. So this is from Cross Frame Girls. No scale to it. So yeah, so there's some decals with your eyes, and looks like decals, might be stickers for eyes and cheeks. Structure manual. Luckily most of the faces are already done for us. Don't have to worry about that. Some vibrant colours in here compared to the artwork. She does come with a wand and a book of spells, which is good. What we'll do is we'll get all the plastic off. Very nice colours. Oh, thanks for the subscription, Pepega. 2 months. This is my money I saved from buying the MG. That's a Zabi on sale yet. That was a good find, that. Oh, come on. There we go. So he's got big feet. Just put all the screws in the lid for now. This might end up getting painted, just because. The book of spells is here as well. This looks like stand bits. Yep. Oh. So, a lot of bits for the stand. This looks like arm parts. Just come with a nice stand though. You could easily like put like a wash in there, make it stand out a bit better. The hands, they're always made from like a rubber. Looks like some lenses and magical particles, wrist joints. Then what looks like parts of the skirt. There we go. It's typical for these kind of kits to have bits like this, so you don't have to really worry about painting, but there are parts on this kit I'll probably want to enhance with paint. Like shading of the skin and that. Alright, let's just move this box and place it. The Virtue's lost his hand. Got a nice stiff joint, so he stands up all right. All right, what do we have here? Parts list and how much it costs in yen. If you want to reorder parts that you might lose, we can't do that here, unfortunately. See, like there, they've painted her base. So it's like all black and just the pink shining through. I best change the description, shouldn't I? People coming here expecting a virtue and see a waifu. One of the kits I also want to get is the Flame Toys Flame Toys RC. I'm gonna have to exit as well to make some food since my chicken and rice failed. Alright, Pepega, have a good one. Over there. Here we go. So it looks like we're starting with our hat. Let's get these out of there. Enjoy grub. Yep. The different face plates. It's always nice to have a different faceplates for different poses. Alright, start. So it looks like I need E. It'd help if there were find it. There's E and H. And there's H. Sounds like it's gonna rain outside. Right. Let's get E23 and 2 by the two. E1, E23. Buy an MRE instead of Gunpla. Yeah, that's me. I'm literally going to order an MRE in 2 days to taste test instead of getting a Zaku. Someone in this house holding all for Wi-Fi, so I can't stay for long. As long as it's an MRE for after 2008, you'll be fine. Yep. Also depends which country's MRE you're having. Don't worry if US MREs are getting... were all released in 2022. You're getting US ones. He's getting a US MRE, he's not getting an English one. Put you there for a sec. H4. H4, H1 and H2. Those won't be too bad then, yeah. The English ones are unatamium here. What are you talking about? Surprised not getting a Japanese one. In fact, every MRE except for US Indonesian MREs are available. That doesn't surprise me. I remember getting an MRE the other day for me and my missus. She wanted to see what it was like. And I wanted nostalgia. Got one with the chocolate pudding dessert. Indian ones I heard are good, but not because I'm biased. Steve 99 MRE enjoyed them as well, and he ate beef older than Titanic. They do have a shelf life MRE. There is a certain point where you're not meant to eat them. If it's more than 10 years old, best not to really consume it unless your stomach and immune system is strong enough. Yeah, don't worry, I can consume shit. Just, it's not a good idea. Alright, what do I need? Just get you sanded down a little. Get some of these num marks. I just stay away from veggie omelets, yes. Those have been gone since 2009, thankfully. So that's the top bit of a hat done. Yeah, I might take this apart afterwards and repaint it. I've got this very nice snipping and vomit. I've got some very nice pink that I would rather have her in. Oops. I heard a story about some guys in base that drawn a new guy saying that the best MRE was menu 24. So taking a lobster. Took him 3 months asking for it at the cafeteria to realise his stupidism. Oh god. Yeah. The old trolling things like that. Can you go to the stores room and ask for a long wait? Or can you go to the stores room and get us a bottle of K9P? So we get 2 different hats. Interesting. Those old jokes and grey. Okay, so that's that bit. And then I want E20. Oh, I need E17, which is here. Indonesian MREs don't have a secondary meals or snacks like foreign ones. You get 2 drinks, rice and some beef, chicken curry like meal, and 6 sweet bars of some kind. Nestle chocolate that gives you more energy and calories. Also you get 3 meals per MRE, unlike the American, where you get 1 meal and snacks. So yeah, the English one you get 3 meals most of the time. It all depends on the MRE as well. Because there's different levels of MREs. So you have the grunt MRE, which is what me and V are used to. Then you have like a non-commissioned officers MRE, which will have like Yorkie bars and stuff like and pot noodle maybe. They do, yes. Because the English is just a bastardization of other cultures, that's why. But yeah. And then you have your officers MREs, which are pretty good actually. Did you ever get Indonesian food? Was it good? It was alright. Man, I miss Duncan's rum and raisin chocolate. Yes. I think I have. I try to eat as much food as I can of different cultures. So I love eating food from different cultures. One of my things. Never get anything better from a RV. In some French MREs, they get duck pate or foie gras bleu. Yeah. I think we do actually get pate in some of our MREs. Entire MREs come with a small tube of 40% alcohol for you to drink to wake yourself up. Italians are weird when it comes to that kind of stuff. I used to live in Germany, and it was like the age you can start drinking ales from the age of 16. The French drink wine with nearly every meal, like from a young age. So yeah, the caramel syrup stuff, I think they phased them out. Yeah. You know what military types are like? As soon as they find out it's got alcohol in it, they'll fucking stash it till they got enough to have a booze up. My friend in Arkansas got gifted a chicken noodle MRE. I'm getting a randomized one. Once I get mine, trying them together. I think one thing I like about MREs is the convenience of it. That's probably going to need a scene weld there. You just uploaded some. He's good for testing ones I never got to have. E27. Just that one there. Two months ago. Oh, right. Reminds me, one of my videos should be coming out today on my YouTube channel for bolt gun around about 5 o'clock this evening, and then I got to record some more for Wednesday. Seam weld just needed there. You can't really see it on the screen, but there is a gap there, so needs another seam weld there too. Damn you, Husk, got my hopes up. Most of the rest of are Kazakhstan. Just look at, yeah. A hard tackle's harder than me wee wee. I see a woman can be for 6% fat and liquid. That's the Kazakhstan MRE for you. I heard for Russians MREs are good. They just don't look appealing. Yeah, most MREs don't look appealing until you taste them. Like the corned beef hash MRE. I love that thing. It does not look appetizing. I love corned beef hash, to be honest. Filling and good, but it's just tin stewed in the end, yeah. I'll be back, speaking of food, getting some. I'm going to have a pasty for lunch. With maybe some stuffed mushroom. Can't go wrong with tin stew. You can't go wrong with stew. Stew is just soup with meat. That's all it is. Maybe some scones, dumplings. You make me hungry, Lee. It is tipping it down outside. I'm waiting to do some cleaning, but some big butt partners still in bed. I kick her in the ass, get her out of bed. So that's a witch's hat done. Makes it look like I'm going to be doing a hair. So, that hair. funny the back of her head than it is just here. And then we're just going to be doing her hair. My big Persian watermelon. The last watermelon in the house. Watermelon's fire when you get it, and it doesn't have a lot of seeds, so you get more. Yeah, all fruit are best served cold. Changed my mind. Pineapple. Barbecue pineapple. One of some of the sweetest stuff I've ever tasted. Used to live next door to a vegan, and every time we had because our street used to have a massive barbecue every New Year's, and my God, we used to barbecue a lot of fruit and veg for her, and it tasted so good. Yes, barbecue pineapple. Technically, it's not a fruit. Wait until you eat a pickled egg. Or pickles for that matter. Barbecue anything, barbecue gunpowder VB. When do you eat my ass? Who would even eat that? Mate, try it. Don't diss it till you try it. That's why people like pineapple on pizza. Because toasted pineapple is just nice. It's like apple pie. You have to cook the apple for apple pie. Same with any baked pie, really. You have to cook the fruit. Like, oh, caramelized apple, man. Caramelized apple with steak. Exactly. Moist pie. You shut up, Pete. Take a quick shower and come back to this blasphemy. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the backer unit. Controversial takes on pineapple and pie. Let's fucking quote that shit. I'll get him to say it on his stream tomorrow and then do a clip of it. I'll say it tomorrow. Yeah, considering what you'll be opening tomorrow, I wouldn't be surprised. So V's got a bunch of waifu cards to open on stream tomorrow. I'm in the back unit, posted like 2 times, can't get more things. There's that piece done. That's the back of her hair done. Next is to do the fringe. There's 2 different fringes. I think for different positions, I don't know. I'm going to do one of them. Because Say's gonna stop him by messing with the holiest of foods. Look, I like trying a lot of different things when it comes to eating, and I'll try anything. I tell you now, the worst thing I've eaten is lobster. Does not taste good. Does not taste of anything. Worst way of getting into food. right now. I'm hungry. Ugh. My friend doesn't know the difference between Templar and Crusader. Alright. Every Templar is a Crusader, but not every Crusader is a Templar. I want to scale statue in my room of a buff Colonel Sanders dancing. God. Can you afford that? Who's it? Has anyone ever built that? So I'm sure some Japanese person's built one of Colonel Sanders. And not for one of, one that's advertised as stuff, one from that bloody dating sim. Where you get to date Colonel Sanders. That done. Let's get the hair off here. Danny's gonna kill me one day. I keep saying we're depth scientists like Fuka girls. Big buff nuns with 2 guns. Oh, yes. You don't know. Oh, yeah. How to spark off a fandom. Say some taking this hobby. 30k for Coca-Cola. The hobby's already tainted. I've got Fuka girls from Sanesh and her demonettes. Let's get a mould line off here. Don't really need to do much clean up on these waifu kits, which is nice. I love a snack box as well. Barbecue powdered fries, chicken balls, chicken strips, and chicken itself at $8. Well, that's not bad. Keep running that on. Get my fluffy drawn in sore armor. Do it. Do it. I've seen worse, V. Trust me, I have seen a lot worse. When it comes to 40k fan art. It just doesn't need to be shiny. It just needs to look good. I've seen everything and yet wish to see more. There is fan art of Luna from Hell of a Boss in Space Wolf armor. Due to my friends forced me to exercise with them by running. Yeah. You're a fan art, so you completely run before them and faster. I see. I used to do 1.4 miles in 10 minutes when I was younger. Nowadays I can barely do 200 meters in 10 minutes. The Flash Kit 40k versus 30 thing is comedy on YouTube. It is. Moment cool soon. You'll see how you done with the white dingo, so I can watch you again. I did enjoy the episode of Hell of a Boss where they actually say it. And of course there's fan art of Luna online. Cat's just thinks I'm a viewer for a few seconds. I have a nugget spicy here. Shit, I need to go. Nah, this is one of the things about Husk. He goes on about food and that, yet he's from Indonesia and he can't handle spice. Oh, we've changed builds. I was looking. Yes, we built the Virtue in all its chunky glory. Chunky boy. With his massive cannon. Now we're on to Dark Magician Girl. Yeah, Virtue finished. I suck at spice because I was introduced to it at an old age, unlike my mum who's eating chili when she's free. I'm still grumpy, we barely see their day jobs and hell of a boss. He is beautiful, isn't he? Nice old kid. I'll just get that off. So I'm now doing a waifu kit of Dark Magician Girl. Because you know, why not? People like Yu-Gi-Oh! People like Dark Magician Girl. People come here to see me build, so hey. Totally not me as well. Dare not question a day jobs. The fluffy internet's taking my brain too much. Yeah. And then you just put a hat on. There we go. So we do have it so the hat's the other points the other direction. Yeah, I've got a lot of seam welding to do on the hair. Again, I might paint that too, make it a better blonde. Oh, is that for time? Jesus, didn't realise the time, boys. They're meant to be kidding Badlands in Human World, I think. Kit Guardian would look awesome as a kit. Yep. Peachy has confirmed that is the case, but they do so in the latest episode, so I'm wrong. Okay, right, there you go. Well. So, well, I'm going to have to end the stream there, unfortunately, because it is 1 o'clock. Thank you to everyone who subscribed. There's a lot of you. Thank you to everyone who followed. Thank you for getting me over 100 follows, all of you. Much appreciated. Adios, see ya, pussy. We'll raid someone, random, whoever. Let's see who we can raid. Coleman's on. So we'll raid Coleman. He builds a lot of waifu kits. He lives in Hong Kong. So yeah, we'll raid him. So I shall see you lot later. I'm on again Monday. Don't forget to see these to stream tomorrow night at 8. I'm on Monday at 8, and we will continue the build of Dark Magician Girl. But let's go and have a raid of Cohen and say hello to him and his build. Bye now.
Yeah, if you like that, feel free to give a follow. Thank you kindly for the subscription as well. Woohoo! Yeah, welcome everybody, just getting shit together. I don't even have my own screen preview running. Yeah, let me get that together. Oh, for 2 minutes, and now hi, Colin speaking. Hi, welcome to us. What's up? There we go.